Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the PLNR Radio Podcast. I'm your host, Peyton Luken. I'm here with my co-host, Nick Ryan. Nick, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. Just trying to survive.
Yeah, crazy times.
Yeah, I've watched so much TV these past couple days.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
You got to stay off Twitter and television.
Honestly, I've gotten a headache from watching the screen, looking at a screen too much.
Yeah, I'm very bored a lot. That's my main problem is, just boredom.
Yeah.
I'm suffering from boredom right now. And I don't know how to cure it.
That's a disease in itself.
Yeah. That's something people don't talk about enough. Boredom, and I'm suffering from it. And it's dangerous.
Yeah, so we were enough of that. We were watching Semi-Pro, and
Great movie.
Obviously it got me thinking. So Semi-Pro, those who don't know, is about a basketball team set in the 1970s. Mm-hmm. So it got me thinking, would you rather live in the 1970 or 1870? You're same age right now, 20, whatever.
1970. I feel like that was the easiest question you've ever asked.
Okay, so So let me paint a picture. Do you even know what was happening in 1870?
Yeah, I probably know more about history than you do.
All right, tell me one thing that was happening in 1870.
I feel like you have stuff written down that you're going to tell me about.
Yeah, I mean, because you think I would know what happened in 1870?
Well,
all right, so
1870, we're just coming out of the Civil War.
All right, so you didn't have to fight in that.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's no modern medicine, so I'm 25. I'll probably live another, 15 years?
I don't think in
1970, I'll probably get to live till I'm 25 in 1970. I'm still alive now.
All right. So in 1870, John D. Rockefeller forms the Standard Oil of Ohio Company.
Of course. Johnny D. Rocky.
The can opener was invented.
I wish anyone could see the smile on Nick's face.
So, it's interesting. It was invented 60 years after the tin can was invented.
So get this. It was invented in 1870. Still around in 1970. So what was the argument there? That it was just invented that year?
And then the last one that's interesting.
Oh, okay.
That's very
Good
important.
talk.
A very important historical.
Whatever.
Amendment 15 was adopted.
Yep. Everybody knows that.
Everybody can vote. Yep. It doesn't matter your race. So that's you could have been around to see that.
But I don't think women could vote yet at that time.
That's correct.
Women didn't get it yet, right?
No, not yet. And then in 1970s, the Beatles broke up. You'd have to live through that.
Your argument is so bad.
All right, fine. 1970s, go ahead. You get to see all the drugs and rock and roll you want.
It's 100 years ahead of time. Like, everything's better. It doesn't make sense.
You don't know everything's better.
It doesn't make sense. To not want to live in the modern day.
You wouldn't want to see what it's like to live back then?
In the 1970s, I'd love to see what it's like then. But the 1870s, no.
This is what I'm thinking about.
The 1870s, like, you get the flu, you die.
That could be today.
Okay, but not as highly likely.
Okay.
What made you think that 1870 would be better than 1970?
I think.
You know what? You've made me really angry.
Riding around on a horse? You be a horse guy?
I can ride around on a horse in 1970.
It's your only form of transportation.
Everything that I could do in 1870, I can do better.
Wool coats. You wouldn't have to shower.
Everything you're saying I could do in 1970. I don't think you thought it through. I just think you were excited to learn a little bit of history about 1870. So you thought you'd pit it against 1970
and the 70s.
Okay, so what about 1770?
Oh, I should have did that in 1870, but you would have just picked the most recent one because it's more technological advanced.
Well, that's a better argument. 1870 versus 1770.
Is it? Which
one do you think had more advances in those 100 years?
1870 to 1970. That was easy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You see, this was happening, man, when I'm cooped up in my place all day.
Oh, man.
I'm just cooped up.
You got the quarantinis right now.
The quarantinis. Yeah. The CDC needs to come out with a report on that.
Seriously. God. I got to get off Twitter, though. So every day I see, it's just a new number. I don't know what to trust anymore. I don't know what to trust anymore.
Yeah, I don't know either. There's so much misinformation flowing around.
What are we going to do? So in wake of the quarantining and social distancing, which, by the way, I'd like everyone to know, me and Nick are sitting very far apart right now.
It's not 6 feet.
Oh, is that the rule?
That's what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think this is? Probably 3 feet?
Well, do you count my knee hanging out a little bit?
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little rude of you to have your
Okay,
knees.
I'm straightening up.
Yep.
Now it's
Face
probably
forward.
3 feet.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Okay, we're half the risk now.
Yeah.
Okay. You're probably infected.
Why would you say that? That's not funny. Take it back.
I take it back. It's
Anyways, so, with the quarantining, I've been seeing, I'm sure you have too, a lot of home workouts.
Oh man, I've been watching them back to back like a marathon.
Okay. I mean,
So
they getting you excited? They getting you...
So this sort of these jacked dudes are like doing these at home workouts. You're not getting jacked from it. And I think
Well, that's
they're
not
trying
the point.
I think they're trying to fool us.
No.
Hey, you can get these muscles by doing some wall push-ups. I think they're fooling us. But
Have you not been doing wall push-ups?
this one guy, he's jacked, massive. He said bro every other word. He's like, look at this, bro. All you have to do is put your arms out on the sides, and then it's a tricep push. He had a weird voice like that, too. It's pretty spot on.
I don't mind the home workouts just because, it's pretty much all people have right now. But
Yeah.
if, what you're saying, if, you're trying to sell it as, this, you don't even need a gym. If you didn't need a gym, there wouldn't be a gym.
Yeah,
Gyms wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
No one would ever go to gyms. You obviously need weight,
Yeah.
To overload everything. But you can't... If someone's going to look at me and tell me that I could do some wall push-ups and I'm going to look crazy.
And so the big issue is my gym is closed and I've been doing at-home workouts.
Yeah,
and
it shows for sure.
And it's just it's a nightmare.
I'm
doing push-ups and then I lift my chair, try and get a weird angle with my chair as a weight.
Your chairs look kind of heavy though.
They're actually extremely light.
Oh, really?
Is incredibly light. Probably 10 pounds or less.
It looks like metal, but maybe it's just,
it's
alloy.
It's
Yeah.
What is it? Adamantium.
Adamantium. Wow, dude, you don't know anything. You don't know anything about comic books.
Relax. I know more than you.
That's not true.
Name 20 superheroes.
All right, ready?
Let's go.
Luke Cage.
Dang it.
Hold on. Wait till the screen change.
Stop the Netflix. You can't use Netflix.
At all?
Just go. Luke Cage.
The Flash, Wolverine, Storm, the Beast. I'm just gonna name all the X-Men. Cyclops, Dr. Xavier, or Charles Xavier.
Dr. Xavier.
You know what? I lose based off of that.
Doctor.
Yeah, he went back to school and got his PhD.
He probably is a doctor.
No, he was just a professor. I was gonna say, because I was stuck between Dr. Octopus and Professor Xavier.
That's a super villain, bro. I said superheroes.
Yeah, but that's the same. It depends what side you're on.
So
Perspective.
So he could
Some people think Spider-Man's a supervillain.
That's true. He's
what
a vigilante.
How many do
You're
I
at
have?
7.
Oh, Spider-Man.
8.
What are the Colossus?
9.
Juggernaut.
He's a villain.
Yep.
This isn't fair.
Sometimes he's also on the X-Men. Sometimes, isn't he? Mystique.
Stop naming X-Men.
Magneto.
Okay, we're done. You're just naming X-Men.
Deadpool.
Stop. We're done. We are done.
I know the X-Men very well. Wolverine. Jessica Jones.
All right. Back to at-home workouts.
Yeah.
So I've been doing them.
Yeah.
And then I go for a run, outside. I don't understand.
Oh, it's disgusting out there.
I can't fathom people who enjoy it. Good for them.
Yeah.
That they can do it. I can't. My knees hurt. My legs ache.
Well, that's a you problem. I mean, it's just what? Why do your legs ache?
You explain it to me, doctor. I don't know.
What are you, 24 years old?
It hurts to run outside, okay?
It shouldn't, is what I'm telling you.
You know what's weird? So recently, it's been a little cold when I run. I get this weird itches all over when I start sweating. You ever that happen to you? I feel like
that happens to me when it's hotter.
No.
I feel like I get a heat rash or something.
Oh man, I thought I was been infected by something.
Well, you might have been.
The COVID fleas or something,
You think you can just feel it in the air, when you're running through, and you get and you're just oh, that wasn't
clean air.
Oh God. And you're just don't come over here. Oh my gosh.
No, but
You know what happens when I would run when it was cold outside? It's like you get like hot in your chest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're breathing and it's like your air feels hot.
oh, and then your mucus gets really heavy and stuff.
What?
Your mouth mucus.
Why do you have mouth mucus when you're running?
You kidding me?
You should stop running. You have a lot of problems.
I
when
don't
you run.
like running outside.
Yeah, well, you should stop because it's not
second,
for you.
You know when you run in cold.
What do you carry a
your-
package of Mucinex with you while you're running?
Your mouth doesn't get like all, like you know what I'm talking about.
It like maybe it salivates, but
No, your saliva gets really thick.
no.
That's ridiculous.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like when we talk about normal things, we're so on the opposite ends of things. Just like toilet, I got toilet paper and it's so soft and I still can't understand why, like, and this is a normal thing. Everybody runs, and for some reason you have these things when you run.
When
and
I run in the cold.
I've never heard of them.
You don't run in the cold, bro.
Okay,
You're soft.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
I've been seeing these videos of people putting soap on their kitchen floor and it's like an
really
at-home
funny.
treadmill. Like, shut up, man.
Dude, I'm like David Goggins. You know who David Goggins is?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Goggins is.
It's this guy who it'll be like negative 10 degrees and he's outside making an Instagram video with his shirt off and short shorts going, why aren't you out here running with me? Like basically telling people they're idiots.
man. Like-
he's nuts. You got to listen to his story before you judge him.
I'm judging them.
I know, that's why I stopped
have to,
you.
No, I have to listen to somebody's story before I can judge them.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
That
fair.
makes sense,
That's
right?
fair, yeah.
You know what? Talking about superheroes, you know what bothers me a lot? I think me and you have talked about this. People who consider Batman a superhero. Now, what do you think? Do you think he's a superhero?
I think policemen are superheroes.
Oh
I think
my
firefighters.
gosh, dude. Okay.
So I just,
Your dad's a superhero, yeah.
I think he is a superhero because I don't think you have to have
Shout out Kev,
Shout out Kev.
one of our biggest fans.
I don't think he has to be. I don't think you have to have superpowers to be a superhero.
Why not?
I don't know.
Then
Is
you're
that
just
the
a-
definition?
Then you're just a hero. Yep.
Then you're just a hero. But I mean, Batman took down Bane. Okay, let's think about the realistic Batman,
Yeah.
like in the Christian Bale movies, not the Justice League movies where he could beat Superman, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, dumbest movie of all time. Go ahead.
Let's see, like he took down a mercenary, a very powerful mercenary. Gotham was in shambles.
But the mercenaries also didn't have superpowers.
Oh, he was jacked. He had something going on with him.
Okay, he was jacked.
Some of these jack guys on Instagram, they probably could be superheroes.
What do you think is harder though, fighting a guy who's jacked or fighting a guy who can fly and laser beam you?
Who's that?
Superman. He's got laser beam eyes.
Batman's a superhero. I'm sorry.
I don't agree with that.
Okay,
Like,
so Iron
Pe-
Man
pe-
isn't a superhero.
and I got on.
Is Iron Man a superhero?
No,
He's incredibly smart.
he has a super. He's incredibly smart. That's his superpower. He has a super suit. Is all he has.
Okay, his brain isn't a power, just like Xavier is Xavier. Charles Xavier.
He has telekinetic powers.
He's really smart too.
Yeah, but he has powers, dude. You know what? I like arguing with you when you know you're wrong and you keep going, okay? Because you knew you were wrong that whole time and you kept going anyways. Like I've run into people. You ever watch The Green Arrow?
No,
Yeah,
it's
terrible show. Terrible show. But
It's so cheesy.
But he runs around in a hood and he shoots people with arrows. He doesn't have superpowers.
Okay, but that's okay. No. He's precision accuracy.
But that's just practice.
No,
Me and
it's
you-
not.
me
Like
and-
Hawkeye. Hawkeye is incredibly accurate.
Me and you could be the Green Arrow.
Okay, so Deadshot. Will Smith's Deadshot in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Doesn't miss.
Not a superhero.
That's ridiculous.
Joker, not a superhero. And
Yes, he is!
And those movies are good because that's like real, like those. It's hero versus villain. It's not superhero versus super villain.
There's a couple people on Suicide Squad who are like the guy who catches on fire. Or
Yeah, I'm not. I said the movies where it's hero versus villain, like in Batman versus the Joker, Batman versus Bane.
I'm
I'm
done with
just
this.
saying, man. Honestly, because imagine if you're Superman and like you're forming the Justice League. Why is Batman even considered? He doesn't have superpowers. If he goes up against a superpower being, he dies.
Nope.
This stuff's on my mind all the time, man. I'm getting heated.
How it was portrayed in the film, he didn't die, so
That movie was so dumb.
it was pretty dumb.
Anyways, dude, Do your at-home workouts, okay? They're very important.
Whatever, man. I burn probably like 200 calories a day doing them. That's it.
Yeah.
I turned up the heat in here. Got a little sauna.
Does it make you? Is that really what? It was very stuffy when I walked in.
It was stuffy. The air was off. And
just because you guys were just crushing it so hard, you know?
Yeah, we were really just being that fitness couple, just pushing each other. And
how do you feel about the Instagram challenges that have been going around?
You know, it's however people can cope with this self-quarantine, okay? If you need to do that,
yeah,
go ahead. If that passes the time, but guess what? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, if you tag me in it, I'm probably not going to do it. I got tagged in a 30 push-up one.
I mean, that's because you can't do 30 push-ups.
Okay.
I just...
well, I mean, not in a row, but it's just, you know, I felt like I was angry at my friend for tagging me, and like now I'm like obligated to do it, but like I'm not gonna do it.
That's true. Now you kind of look bad if you don't do it.
Oh yeah, I don't care. But
I mean, yeah, you don't care about anything.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, at all.
Does everyone understand that?
I mean,
does everyone
from knowing you for how long have I known you? 7 years, 6 years?
Well, I played you in high school too, so.
So from the first time I laid eyes on
first time you laid eyes on me, you knew what I was about. Okay.
I'm gonna be friends with him one day.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, the challenges where it's like, you know, I saw one that was like tag a girl at their happiest or something, or to post a picture when they were their happiest, and it's literally just people posting selfies, and I don't.
They're happiest right now.
Yeah. No. I mean, like,
okay.
So like, post a selfie of you during a happier time.
Oh, and they just posted a selfie. I understand.
Yeah, and it's just like, why? What are you doing?
You know, a thing I like to do while I'm out in public is just people watch.
Oh my gosh,
it's the best, man. Especially just, I feel like this day and age, people are weird.
Yeah, very weird, because people think that they can like. There's so much more freedom to like do whatever you want without being made fun of, because like we're in a culture where like you got to be careful with who you make fun of.
Oh yeah.
So people just do stuff now.
So, and a perfect example is these people on TikTok who lip sync and dance, and they're making more money than nurses and doctors.
They make money?
Yes. The girl, one of the girls make like over like $100-something, 100 triple figures, 6 figures.
Triple figures, yeah. Making triple figures.
Hundreds of thousands
of
dollars.
$100, yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars she makes for just doing that.
I don't get TikTok. It makes me feel old. Seriously.
You just don't get it, do you?
I don't get what these kids are doing on TikTok.
I watch those and I cringe, and people enjoy them.
Yeah. I've seen funny ones for sure. Like there's definitely funny
those
ones.
People that probably migrated from Vine who actually just want to put out good content.
Yeah, but people who do like the dance thing where it's like, you know, 13-year-old girls doing dances.
Renegade.
What is that?
That's one of the songs they dance to.
Oh,
I
don't
watch
have
them
a
all
TikTok,
the time. I'm
so.
addicted.
Do you have a TikTok?
No.
I think you do have a TikTok.
But
you probably have a burner TikTok that you can watch
TikTok.
TikToks with.
So they migrate to Instagram and Twitter, which is really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Just stay on your app.
Did Instagram, does like Instagram own it or anything, or Twitter? Because I see ads for TikTok like posted by Instagram.
That's because, you know, the ads that you think appear in front of you, so you're thinking about TikTok all the time.
Isn't that crazy? That's how it works.
Yeah.
Or
your phone. What was that?
I'll notice I'll like search something, and like on the internet, it's like I'll Google like something, like shoes, and all of a sudden I'll get a shoe ad on.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, take a hint. You need better shoes, but
I got good shoes.
It is just this day and age, man. TikTok, no thanks.
Just make better challenges. If it's gonna be a challenge, make it a challenge to where you tag someone, you're like, they can't do it.
Yeah, how about like break your arm challenge?
Nick, you're up.
I challenge you to break your arm, and then let's see if you can do it.
Dude, that's so much better.
That's a challenge.
And it's also interesting because you're gonna look at the people tagged in it and be like, which one of these people is gonna break their arm?
Oh man, am I onto something here?
Gosh, we need to do. Well, you know what? We're gonna come up with some after this. Just some challenging ones where people are like, I don't want to do that, because right now it's see 10, do 10 push-ups. Cool.
Say your alphabet backwards challenge.
Oh man, I can't do that.
No. ZYXW.
How come when you're getting like people who get like pulled over for like a DUI, they like have to? You ever see cops like make them say the alphabet backwards?
I don't think that's a thing.
You've never seen that? Like on like the internet?
So I don't think that's a thing. I think that's a fallacy that you might have made up. I think they.
Well, I've seen it
So here's a story.
with my eyes.
I was pulled over once, and I was not drunk.
Yeah.
And they made me get out and do the test because he thought I was.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
and he made me. It was just the eye test. He didn't make me walk a line or anything. It was just the eye test. And he also said I failed, which was ridiculous.
So, but did anything happen? Like you
No.
didn't get a ticket or anything?
No, I did not.
Said you failed.
Yeah, this cop was an idiot.
Well,
but I love cops.
Yeah, I just want to say, probably 5 minutes ago, you said that cops were superheroes.
Yeah, they're my heroes,
and now
but I
you
mean...
now you just said that you hate them. Oh, man.
No,
All right.
he was a cool guy. We got along.
Anyways, moral of the story, let's get some better Instagram challenges going, ones that I actually,
Break your arm challenge.
the break your arm challenge, stuff like that. You want to get into some would you rathers?
Definitely, man. You go first. I feel like I always go first.
Okay, just take it easy.
Age before...
What?
Go ahead.
This is the second time in a row you've called me ugly, okay?
I'm not. You're a very good-looking person.
Anyways, would you rather be stuck in a cage with a bear for 5 minutes?
A cage.
A cage. Or have to sit in a snake pit for 5 minutes?
Okay, snake pit. So there's multiple snakes.
It's a pit. You ever seen Fear Factor where there's like 100?
Yeah. Are they non-lethal?
You know what? There's 100 snakes. 98 are non-lethal. And there's two.
There's two that are venomous.
That are lethal, but they all look alike.
Oh, fudge.
Man, that was a good scenario.
I just helped you with it, but...
Well, I came up with the 98, so don't act like you just took everything from me.
So I think I have a more likely chance in the snake pit. I'm going snake pit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you and a bear, 5 minutes, he's not going to like you in his space.
What if you kind of just like, relax, you don't really attack?
I don't move, or like I act like I'm dead or something. You think he would?
Because snakes, man, that's really one of my worst nightmares.
So I feel like snakes, if I'm just laying on them, I'm just cuddling with them,
Do you know what a snake is?
I do know what a snake
Well,
is.
it sounds like you don't.
And then 98 of them are non-lethal. So even if one of them does bite me, it just, I'm okay.
Yeah, but then the one does bite you, then you die.
What the percentage of that? 2%. You got a 2% chance of dying.
Yeah.
With the bear, that percentage is 100 because it's a bear.
I don't know.
Yeah. How about you, man?
I don't know. I really don't. Like I'm
what's
torn.
your gut say?
My gut says snake as well.
Yeah.
And even though I would probably hate it more, it makes more sense
They're
to
just
survive.
slithering on you.
That's gross.
You're just
Oh,
chilling.
snakes are so scary.
No, they're not.
The way that they can just slither
I
around.
think spiders are scarier.
Than snakes?
Yes.
Why?
Because those legs, those 8.
See, I think that's what scares me more about snakes is that they don't have legs and move that fast.
They just slither.
That's what I'm saying.
An arachnid?
Don't come at me with your smart talk, okay?
Dude, if you ever seen them. Do you
Nick,
remember when
Nick
we
is
watched
pretending his hand's a spider right now and coming towards
that looks
me.
terrifying.
Social distancing, please stay over there.
Do you remember we watched that animal documentary?
Yeah.
And the spiders were fighting?
Oh, they were gross.
That was the most despicable thing I've ever seen in my life.
Despicable.
How it looked. The legs flailing.
Yeah. I just feel like I'd have a better chance against a spider than a snake. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. You paused for way too long, you know what I mean.
Whatever.
Spiders are obviously smaller. There's huge spiders out there, obviously.
Yeah, they're huge.
What's the giant spider called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like a bird spider or something.
Look at that bird spider.
It's a bird spider. They have wings and everything.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
All right, go ahead, man. What's yours?
Would you rather eat a whole raw potato or a whole lime with the rind and everything?
Probably the potato.
Whole russet potato.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd still be okay, right? I've never had a raw potato,
I feel like
so I
it'd
don't
be
know.
pretty tough to chew.
Or a lime?
Oh, yeah, a lime with the rind and everything.
I mean, a lime would be tough to chew the skin as well.
Yeah, that's why it's a would you rather, bro. It's tough.
But you came at me with the logic that it'd be tough to eat the potato.
Yeah, a raw potato is pretty tough.
Are they the same size?
No, a lime is tiny.
Well, you can get a little
Think
baby,
of like a
baby
baked potato. A baked potato sized.
Okay. I'm going potato.
You think you have
I think I'd like that flavor a little better. Bland.
That rough skin.
I like nothing. What are you thinking?
I think I'm going lime. I feel
Why?
like the rind, it might be a little bitter, but then you get that tart inside. I feel like I might enjoy it.
A little candy treat on the inside.
Yeah.
What about a lemon? A lemon would be way harder than a lime, right?
Lemon has seeds. You have to worry about the seeds.
Okay. I feel like that'd be the least of my worries, honestly.
You get to bite on a seed, chip the tooth, you're done.
I mean, obviously, but like the lemon would be way more sour than than the lime?
More sour?
Yeah, right? Isn't lemon a little more sour?
I think they're both pretty sour, bro. You're not really a lime expert, are you?
I don't think I've ever had a lime before. No, I'm not a lime expert, but I'm going potato.
I'm going lime.
Yeah. So obviously, Peyton wins that one again. And we'll move on. All right. Would you rather be put inside of a washer for 5 minutes or a dryer for 5 minutes?
It's turned on?
Yep. And it's
Oh my gosh.
it's scaled to size so that you're still the same. You're same size, but you're getting in a giant washer and a giant dryer.
This is tough because
I brought the heat today.
You brought the heat. No pun intended with the dryer.
Nice, dude.
So funny. So I'm really thinking hard about this one because 5 minutes is the whole cycle like of a washer going to be put in 5 minutes, because the rinse.
You're going to have each part of the cycle. It'll obviously be slowed down a bit, though. And then the dryer, obviously, you're just being tumbled around.
Yeah, I'm just being tumbled.
Yeah.
I think my gut reaction says washer. I'm going to
Yeah.
try and explain.
No, I would agree.
I feel like the heat from the dryer might be a little too much.
That's my biggest worry.
And the tumbling, too, might be a little disoriented.
You probably pass out from the heat and tumbling.
The heat, it gets pretty hot in there.
Yeah.
I feel like you ever touch those clothes when they come right out?
Do you worry about drowning at all in the washer?
So I don't.
No?
Because I don't think the washer gets
You ever open it up mid-cycle?
and it's just the waterfall flooding in,
You've never seen it flooded high?
I feel like I would be able to keep my head above it.
You need to open your washer more often, okay?
And this is the part I'm worried about is when it does that vicious spin.
Yeah. Like final spin.
Final spin, and it gets it all wrung out. I'm worried about that. But I think I'd rather take my chances during that than the heat of the dryer.
I'm going to agree.
Yeah.
I think those are all good points. The heat of the dryer, because if you've ever opened a fresh dryer and put your hand at the back.
It's scalding.
Yeah.
You're scalded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a furnace.
You ever touch a zipper, you basically got branded.
Oh, that's such a good point. I didn't even think about that.
You get
Yeah.
branded by
Careful
that
with
thing.
those jeans, folks, okay? All right.
What we do to look good,
What do you got?
All right, my last one is, would you rather never shower again or never be able to clip your toenails again?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a thinker.
Never shower again.
Never shower.
Clip my toenails again. Oh.
Think.
I'm gonna go toenails. Never clip my toenails again. I'd have to buy some sort of special sock and shoe that can maybe fold it back. And then my hope is over time the nail will die.
It'll break off itself.
Yeah.
Oh. See. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
On the flip side, I'm thinking, if it rains, I might just not take an umbrella that day.
For showering?
Yeah. If it rains one day, I might just walk to work without an umbrella.
Yeah, but that's just ridiculous. Because then you're at work, you're wet, and also
Okay, that was just the example. I could be on a Saturday when I'm not working.
You're not getting what are you shampooing yourself in
No,
the
I'm
rain?
not. You can't shampoo.
Oh, that's gross. Then yeah, that's too
You're
gross.
rinsing it off. You will not be able to walk.
But that's just one portion of the bottom part of your body. I think the shower is the whole thing. Because I could still wash my toenails.
You will
They
not
could
be
be
able
really-
to walk once they grow.
I will sit and break them off.
Oh my gosh.
You'll just hear me go, yeah!
Oh, Peyton's
Peyton's
breaking his toenails
Peyton's
again.
cutting the old toenails off. Yeah, I'm going to go toenails, man. I need that shower.
It's
Just to feel good about myself, really, Like, there's nothing better than a nice hot shower.
Maybe it'll be a nice greaser. Get your hair all greasy. You won't need to buy product.
Okay. Oh, God, that's gross.
Look at the positives. You'll smell terribly. Did I ever tell you, I don't know if I said on this podcast, did I ever tell, I was at Walmart once, and this gentleman smelled so bad that I had to leave the aisle.
Yeah, like, what do you think of what? What was the smell?
I'm telling you, I think it was a BO. It was...
Think he pooped his pants, maybe?
Listen, I don't know, but I had... my eyes were watering. I had to leave the aisle. I've never experienced something like that. So if without showering, if I get to that, people are just going to...
That's what I'm saying. The toenails, there's got to be some way I could, like, curl them and maybe hide them from people. You know what I mean? Or I'll just wear, like, size 20 shoe.
Time to break them.
Or size 20 shoe so that it fits. And I'll just walk around.
You know
what?
I don't... Because of that memory that just came into my mind, I think I'm going to have to go toenails as well.
Peyton wins.
You don't win nothing.
Peyton wins.
Peyton doesn't win
anything.
anything.
What is that, 4-0 today on the Would You Rather?
Oh, it's a
we
Would
keep
You Rather.
Score,
There's no correct answer.
All right, you got anything else?
No, man. That's it.
All right, man.
Let's go back to self-quarantine.
Yeah, we're going to quarantine. We suggest everyone listening does the same. Appreciate you joining us. We will see you again next time.